producer, Lukas Olson. Hi, Lukas.
Thanks for having me, Bart.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to meet the staff.
Good to be here.
Now, how long have you been at JTV?
I think it's a little over 3 years now.
Oh, I think it's been longer than that, hasn't it?
It goes by quick.
How do we measure time here? Christmas parties? How many Christmas parties have you been to?
I think four Christmas parties.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
But you started just before.
Just before Christmas,
Yeah.
so one of them is up in the air because
Yeah.
I wasn't here very long.
I think you were here. It was like your first week. It was a company Christmas party.
Yeah.
What a great introduction to the to the company.
It was definitely big and eventful.
Well, we love having you here. What exactly does a producer do at JTV?
Well, I do a lot of commercials. I do a lot of events and stuff in the community. So anything school-wise or college-wise that has an event going on, one of us are there promoting it, or anything commercial-wise for all the businesses around town.
You deal with a lot of our clients in the field.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's make a lot of connections, meet a lot of the business owners, and you really get to see the impact that you have on the businesses. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah, you become the ambassador, really for JTV in our community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, before working here, I hardly knew any of the people around the town, and now it's hard to go anywhere without seeing somebody you know. So
one of the things that I think you're really good at is the work you do on JTV Sports.
well, thank
Tell
you.
us about, because as we've expanded the capability of our production, there's a lot more things we're doing, and you are a big part of that.
Yeah, so our sports has taken some huge steps and bounds forwards over the past few years since I started, and now we're fully live all the time, and I'm either out there on one of the cameras or I'm back here routing stuff for the station, and either way we all work together really well, and the product is primo at this point. It's really good stuff.
Yeah, one of the things, really, we added camera positions when we started expanding this production, and you were one of the first added camera positions.
Yeah.
So we were shooting in a spot and really picking up stuff we'd never done before. But you seem to really author that very well.
Yeah, a lot of my job at the sports games is reaction shots or close-ups, or like, I really like to show the faces when something big happens. So if somebody gets scored on in hockey and the goalie has the face of defeat on them, I like to show that, or people celebrating on the sidelines. It all makes for good TV.
And sometimes something bad happens to someone.
Sometimes, yeah. Unfortunate, but it does happen.
We've got, I think last night was a great example. You had a lot of great shots. I watched most of the game. Ended up, even though it was a lopsided game, it ended up being very interesting and entertaining to watch.
Yeah, it was a good game.
You brought a clip of some of the things that you've worked on in the past. So, shall we take a look?
Sure.
Let's look at some of the work of Lukas Olson. Wow, very nice. A lot of that video is animation. You do a lot of animation.
Yeah, I do a lot of work in After Effects, and sometimes it's templated, sometimes it's something from scratch, but usually they come out pretty cool.
Now, you grew up in the area, so what is it like to be able to work in what you plan to do in college in your own area? In your own
It's nice. It's really nice to be home. I worked out in Lansing for a little while, a couple of years, and it wasn't terrible, but I definitely like the area around here a little bit better. It's closer to home and closer to family, so.
One of the things we missed at the JTV Christmas party was your girlfriend, Bree. She for the first time in the 4 years, she was not there.
Yep, she was actually overseas in Australia for that, most of the month of December, actually, so.
A whole month in Australia?
Yep.
Wow, how'd you swing a gig like that?
She got lucky. She actually went down there to do some work for a wedding, so she was down there with some friends and got to spend some time down there with them.
Nice. What was it like? Did she have a great time? Did she bring back any gifts for you?
Yeah, she brought back a lot for me, a lot for Christmas, and hopefully, unfortunately, no warm weather. But she had a great time, and I think her friends down there did as well.
Yeah, summer down there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice. Well, you're an outdoors person. I remember one of the first things we talked about when you came on board was all the cool things you like to do and have done, being outside and being in Michigan.
Yeah, I do a lot of snowboarding in the wintertime, a little bit of pond hockey. Not the greatest skater, but it's a lot of fun. And then I do a lot of fishing in the summertime and camping.
Really? What's your fish of choice?
To eat, I don't really eat a whole ton of what we catch unless it's like a salmon or something, but bass fishing is always fun.
Have you been on the Great Lakes
Yep.
fishing? Do you fish ice fish?
No, I don't like the cold.
Ah.
Snowboarding is about the only time you'll catch me outside.
Where do you snowboard?
Usually I go out to Allegan over by Battle Creek. My brother lives out there, so we go to Bittersweet.
Nice. So we know a little bit about Bree. Tell us about the rest of your family. You've got a brother in the military.
Yep, I actually, he just came home for the holidays, and we got to take him out for a belated 21st birthday. So that was a lot of fun. I actually saw Andy there while we were taking him out. So he's in the Navy, and he just actually shipped back out last week. So we'll hopefully see him again in a couple months.
Awesome. Well, that must have been neat to have your family, have the boy home for Christmas.
Yep.
What would you say, all the things you get to do here, you like the most, or what you're most proud of?
Honestly, I really like the commercial work. Getting close and helping businesses with what they want to be known for is kind of rewarding to me. I like to show off what they think they excel at. So,
Well, you do a good job with that, and you also, I think, contribute a lot with, you've got a great attitude, very level, I would say, personality where you can count on you, and you're always willing to go the extra, and I appreciate that.
well, thank you.
Well, thanks for being on our team
Of
and
course.
on Meet the JTV staff.
It was a pleasure.
Producer Lukas Olson on Meet the Staff. We've got more staff people to meet in the days ahead, but up next.